Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector. I apologize if that was a little too loud. We have gone over a little bit in our territory from Arcadia, which is currently in the crosshairs of the Hegemony in 83 days. And we've gone back over to False Hope because I did say I was going to retool the fleet just a little bit, and that's true. I decided to go a little bit lighter weight, I guess. The Audacity's just doing too good with Winter at the helm. Honestly, the Overkill's doing awesome as well. I decided to put Leroy back on the Cuckoo Kajube because that's just also a really good ship for an aggressive officer. It's kind of smaller. I have kept these three. If there's a way that I can use stuff to actually sacrifice two of these to get the blueprint, remind me in the comments because I just racked my brain and I couldn't figure it out. The one thing that's very exciting though is that we have the Blackgate back online. I've also pulled out and put Frank Space Cat into the sequel to the Mass Extinction, the Mass Extinctioner, which is our first Tyrant build. And this is one that, let me put it this way, I had a lot of fun designing it, figuring it out, and then the game was like, nope, save error, so I had to figure it out again. Let's run a simulation. This is one that I'm really looking forward to see how it goes in combat. As usual, we're going to use the sacrificial conquest deploy. We're going to press U for autopilot. We're going to press caps lock for speed up. We're going to press tab, and we're going to watch stuff go to work. We have broadsword Mark II there, and we have this thing actually shoots like stars because it's VIC stuff. I also put squalls on the front just so that it can have like a little bit more pressure weapons. I haven't used squalls enough, but they're definitely a really good missile for a kind of face-up ship, like the Tyrant. And there's a dead conquest, by the way. I don't even have time to talk about it. But yeah, like they're really good pressure missiles for ships that like for instance an Onslaught that just you want to keep facing all the time. So hello, Onslaught, you're right here. Like I said, the Mass Extinctioner 2, it doesn't have like a huge weapons profile. There's a lot more I could put on it. But the two very large, just big, shooty, fiery things definitely do quite a bit of work. So we still are sped up, I think. Yep. Like I said, we have the pressure missile all the time. So normally it's the Onslaught that is getting a lot of work in with its front flying cannons. But today, like I said, the Mass Extinctioner is just gonna kind of eat up all comers here. Let's actually put it. Whoops! I didn't mean to give the massive advantage by putting it in the rear and actually ignoring all of the multi-shields that the Star Federation has. Oh, by the way, Star Federation mod did update with some extra ships in for the new update. So that's exciting to see. I'm starting to put that together. I'm taking you all suggestions in the comments. I hope you all are pleased with the direction I'm going to be doing for the new run, but we still have some unfinished business here, including the Mass Extinctioner. So, first thing I'm going to do is something I didn't do last time because of the save dying. Not the VPC conflict package. I am going to be walking that over. We do need to get some more people to dump off on our new colonies. I do have a lot of Marines. I'd like to get some more, but we're going to let the VPC do that. We have heavy machinery. We do have supplies. I do need to pick up some more supplies, though. I have these cores, gamma cores, and while we're here, let's go to False Hope. Make sure that we actually... In storage, I was told that I'd have a lot of supplies. I really don't. I do have quite a bit of fuel, so we don't have to waste money there. I didn't keep all of like my cargo stuff, but you can see I have a bunch of guns. I have some alpha cores. I'll bring 2 of those with me. You know, we are just gonna ditch all the gamma cores right now. I could be throwing a lot of them into colony stuff to like make them work. You know, let's get all the alpha cores because I think I'm gonna put an alpha core in with the other place in the other colony. So let's do a little bit of colony management. We're going to go to Arcadia. No, we're not. We're going to go to, let's do it like this. Frozen Heart. You're the one with the supercomputer. We're going to dump a supercomputer in there. While we're at it, I'm actually going to build another building in here. And this is something from looking at these mods again. There's stuff I haven't actually used very much of. A requisition center, requisitions. I can't even talk. Will be really nice just for being able to find rarer weapons in shops. Sometimes that's something I could have used a while ago when I'm always like, wah, where's stuff? But it's got to be a faction you're friendly with. It would have been a little bit more useful when I was friendly with the VIC. But we have a lot of table scraps from the previous Hegemony attempt to attack us. So Industrial supplies here. Let's put, we're not going to put all of them in here. We're going to put 25, I think. 25. So I think this will go once every 3 months. So we got a few years. And once again, the supercomputer is kind of a win more button. I do agree with the comment that I got on that. It needs an AI core to function. It will increase the money made by the entire sector, though. And I'm rolling in money pretty well. So we'll figure that out. But first thing is first, we are getting attacked in 81 days. Let's go visit Gamma Hope. And while we're here, let's actually manage the colony real quick. Take a look one more time. We have a way station here, so we should be able... And we actually have a Okay, it's under construction. That seems a little buggy. But the requisitions... Okay, my southern accent should be making requisitions sound different. But I'm saying requi for some reason today. But there we go. It's already... Apparently under construction is all you need. Who knew? I'm going to figure out the market price for Marines. But we are going to go ahead and buy... Or gather a few more crew here. 1,000 crew is all we need. A few supplies are all we need. Yeah. Don't think we have too much in storage here. Other than the orbital lamp... Adds 10 demands of volatiles. Counters the effect of extreme cold here. This is a 200% hazard planet. You know what I say? We're at the end of the game. Let's do it. If there is like horrible consequences for this, let's have some fun with it then. Orbital fusion lamp, go! We are now 150. A little bit more money. Means that we probably need to get some volatiles from... this place, because if we mine the planets, well, we're not. If we establish a colony here, it actually has some volatiles and not much else. Not the best place to colonize, but we got other places to go, things to do. Frozen Heart's going to be chomping those down for a while. So like I said, we're in the end game squarely here. There's a lot I want to do, and although I do have some exciting thoughts for how we can capstone some of the stuff with Morgan White, the number one thing I need to do is to punch the VIC out. So we're going to do the terrible thing of flying in space here. We got a little lower monthly income. We have some raids. We're actually raiding the VIC because... Imperium star system is our star system now. The VIC just have some leftovers there. This shouldn't be too hard. Actually, it's a pretty straight flight. That's nice. So we do have some money, and we should be getting some more money soon. Technically, I'd love to colonize something that has some volatiles in it, but we're just gonna make do with what we have. And I guess one of the questions I have as we look back in here, because I colonized this place because of the cryo sleeper and the nearby whatchamacallit, the big thing around the blue supergiant that I got totally wrecked trying to attack before. We do have good proximity to both of those, and so the stuff could grow here. I'd love to get something with some more volatiles, but I don't think that's going to happen. We need to figure out what's the other planet we're gonna grab onto here. So let's do this. Makeshift sensor array. So you're unsurveyed. You are surveyed. And is there one more planet here that I'm missing? Because if I look at the Gamma Hope system, I feel like there's another planet that I'm not seeing here. All right, well, regardless, we're here. Might as well survey. Let's see what we got, because we're going to be colonizing one of these. Okay, so you have abundant ore deposits, extreme heat, no atmosphere. That's a good candidate for a third planet. Same with this barren world, Gamma Hope. There we go. Here's all the planets I was looking for. So no atmosphere, scattered ruins. So we want Gamma Hope 2, Lagrange 4. Gamma Hope 3, I don't know where you are on the map. And then we have you're surveyed, you're surveyed. Oh, it's hiding. Okay, well, all else fails. We go for the Lagrange point. Let's check this one. Alright, so instant inverted, that's nice. Gamma Hope 2. If we manage the colony here. Did I guess my 50-50 right? I did not. Okay, so we need another industry here. We do have a privateer base. We're not making a ton of money right now. There's not a lot more that we can build. Light industry does eat up some organics that we actually need. Could just do salvage yards. I feel like I did salvage yards in the other one, but we'll do salvage yards here. Because we already have the privateers going. But we finally do have a way station, so in case I ever need to get fuel from the resource stockpiles, I now have it available. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead. We have plenty of this. Let's get a little more of this. A little more of this. Like, I'm paying market prices, which is a little dumb. Space operations, Mr. Zoll, you have been replaced by an Alpha Core. We shall find new work for you shortly, perhaps. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe not the best use of an Alpha Core here. We do have potentially more colonies that I can actually watch over. Like, I'm doing a pretty good job at Alpha Ala 1 with its high command, with its... Oh, wait, it's the wrong system, but we have all of our industrial things here. Yeah, Pale Twin. So we have two planets here. Gamma Hope 4, which we're going in the opposite direction of. This one probably needs an AI Alpha Core officer too. So maybe we just fire our other people into the sun. Oh boy, I missed a... It's so tiny, and yet it has kind of a... That's not a magnetic field, but you can actually jump onto it from a from hyperspace, so that's a plus. So class 1 again, boring. We are officially going to make our other colony the aptly named Gamma Hope 2 L4 Barren World. Establish a colony. Congratulations. Feels like I overpacked. Did not mean to generate a name like that. Okay, so we have a spaceport that's building. What was the first thing I wanted to build here? Because we have the variable assembler. We have the Intelligence Command Center, which I think was what had been mentioned to me as being from Diable, and you need 2.5 million. It does count as an industry. I could work on that a little bit later. Clearly, for this place, we want mining first. So we'll build mining. Obviously, there's going to be a spaceport that's getting built. And obviously, we are going to want something else. But we can't build it yet because you don't have a spaceport yet. Alright. So moving down here, let's go to our one place that actually does seem to be a good move to move down here and fairly profitable. As we have some other ships that are moving around. We don't have a lot of people attacking us, but we do have a special task group that is friendly with us. We do have this station, which is happy. We do have the cryo sleeper here, so everybody should be able to be populating this really well. Manage the colony. Let's go to the colony info here. Now, first off, the variable manufacturing. If we decide to install VPC here, once again, this will keep going. There is a certain building that you can build, I think it's a commodity forge, that will eat the VPCs. But we have the variable manufacturing. So this is going to be our place that produces a ton of shit. So we're going to need to come back here, and hopefully I'll get enough Marines here to make it work, which means we probably are due to upgrade some of the stuff here, like ground defenses, orbital station. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's upgrade this to heavy batteries. It's going to take a little bit of money. We can't upgrade to a battle station because that takes 500,000. And let's put an alpha core in here for the colony. What happens if we put an alpha core in here? Reduces cost by 20, increases output by 15%. I like that. I think that is very worthwhile when we have quite possibly the best VPC in the game here. So if we assign a core, reduces demand by 1. Who's demanding all of these? The cryo revival facility. Reduce demand by 1. Who else is demanding organics? We can install an item. No, we can't. Spaceport. Upgrade. We do want to upgrade this to a megaport. I have kind of neglected this colony just a little bit. The mining's okay. Orbital station. Like, everything we do here will help eventually. There we go. And then the patrol HQ is just going to do its thing for now. So we're doing okay. If we look back at our colony stuff, you can see I'm back to managing 3 colonies. We have alpha cores and a bunch of other ones. What could possibly go wrong right now? All right. What do we got at the bar? Shady person with a data pad. You want me to move some harvested organs, you say? And then we have a fence here. Doesn't want to. We aren't friendly with the pirates for some reason. Port master. All right, we're not going to grant anybody autonomy here. You know, we're over here. The Hegemony's coming in 59 days. Do we have any bounties that are going to work for us? Not really. Do we just knock out Bell? This is the one with the coronal hypershunt. One of these had a hypershunt. Maybe it's Beta Virgi. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I didn't get. So probably the wrong fleet to do this with, but we're going to do it anyway. We're pretty mobile. Like I said, I got hit really hard the last time I did this. So we have a lot of people equipped. Hopefully it's going to work out. I feel like our fleet is not near... Okay, we do have the Audacity, which is a very standoffish ship. But we have some other stuff that could work. So hopefully we don't die. That'd be really embarrassing to go this far through the episode, have aspirations of taking on... Oh, I should have just slowed down. I should have just slowed down. Well, we don't want to do this with our combat readiness so low. So let's see what's over here first. Did we actually survey this planet? Okay, that's a mud skipper. There might be people on it. There were not people on it. Any planets that I haven't been to here? Unsurveyed, unsurveyed, unexplored, unexplored. All right. Well, we know we want to go here, but now we know we don't want to go there first because we need the Void Witch to get some repairs because we're gonna need all hands on deck, and I was kind of stupid there. So we should be able to sneak up north. Look over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's just unexplored. And we do have quite a bit of fuel and supplies, so let's explore a little bit. I mean, it's only 33 supplies per day. What could possibly happen? It'll be less supplies once the repairs are finished. I mean, I could always just turn back to my home sweet system home and make it work. But because there's no gates out here, we're just going to have to kind of manage. Let's see what the blue supergiant system here has. I'm a little surprised there's no beacon out here. We do have the Horsehead Nebula out there. There's the survey ship. And a bunch of nothing. Well, would be a waste to not do this. Okay. There's enough planets over here. I can just do a density check real quick. Do a quick scan. All right, we got 2 things here. So another probe. 1 Once again, the probes have nothing, but this is... all this is doing is buying time for me to be able to look for stuff. So we have a Revenant class phase tender. We don't need that. If anything... oh, it has a bunch of lobster, though. That's the most exciting part of the episode so far. All right. Another burst. Look at that monthly profit. That's pretty good. And we have Marines 161, heavy armaments 129, recreational drugs 130. So I wonder if that's because I installed it in the middle of the month. We'll see. So yeah, this system, not the worst, not the best. Just kind of meh. Let's go take a look up here real quick. So we have you and you. And then we should be able to get home in time. Maybe, possibly. Do we have any... I don't think we have any other gates out here, do we? Oh! Ning. We could hit Ning down the swamp, but really by the time we get over here... because we're pretty close already. I think we're just going to have to fly back manually. Alright, so... Orange Star systems. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're absolute garbage. This one is a garbage one. Well, this is why we didn't get our hopes up before. I'm pretty sure I skipped surveying this one previously because I didn't see a lot of points around it, but it's fine. And we have a bunch of stuff going down. Pale Twin is losing stuff. It's been 20 minutes since my last save. Oh no. We're going to go a little longer than that. Alright, so let's not get rocketed the wrong way again. Oh, distress call. We could take that, but I'm not going to. Alright, let's see if we can clear out this other thing. And then one of the things I definitely can do... Ludic Church, ceasefire... I am going to accept that. And if we look at the Ludic Church for a minute... hates AI, heavy disposition penalty. Here's the problem with the Ludic Church. They hate us because we've been using AI everywhere. So, I guess it would be fun to bring them in, but there's only so much we can do. So let's pop down here. We have beta, whatchamacallit. The hyper shunt's now on this side, so that's a little inconvenient. This is probably going to put me way out. But the important thing is that we've repaired. As I said, I'm just doing my homework at this point. We have to do this at some time. And I just got a weird sensor ping over there. Huh. We're going to check that out first. That's interesting. It's a debris field. The word for that is boring. But, you know, it's nice to get surprises like that. If we need more fuel, by the way, we can just siphon fuel again. Siphoning fuel is incredibly strong. It just eats up a lot of supplies. Alright, so... fighting Diable. I'm going to say no, but our allies are going to say yes. Even though my vote counts for like 2 of theirs now. Alright, let's get up here. By the way, I do want to double check here. Whenever I start the save, there's questions about how strong it is. The invasion space forces are superior. So after we do this, we're going to make a beeline home for Alpha Ala, assuming we have the fuel for it, and I think we do. But let's finish this up first. E-burn, that's not great. And we're going to explore, engage the automated defenses. It's more Doritos. And Doritos are scary. I mean, technically, this is 1 star if we bring this stuff. But as you've seen before, Doritos can really eat people for lunch. So I kind of want to bring the Norita. So we're going to keep you guys in reserve. All right. There we go. I do think the Enduring Conviction and the Phoenix can both be really good. I'm going to start with this, though. So 413 deployment points out of 420. We're going to kind of let everybody free-for-all to a point. We're going to put you up here. We're going to try to bring everybody else over here. And they're going to come at us in just a minute. So hopefully we don't ramming speed ourselves up too much. Have modules field sealed, strap in. Here we go. It's nice to know when the fight comes to us. Alright, so this is Doritos if you haven't seen them before. They're still scary. And we are officially turning off this waypoint. And we're going to figure this out right now. Okay, you go here, you go here. You go here. These things are like stupidly fast. So we'll see how this goes. Everyone else can kind of freelance. It's fine. I think it's either going to be okay or it's going to be terrible. There's literally no in between for how this is doing. So I just have to watch my flux really hard here. Like we're actually about to flux them right now. But obviously they can back up and the fizzles getting shot here. The one thing we don't want to do is give chase. Like we want you guys, we want you all to kind of, yeah, the last thing we want to do is to chase you across the map. So you can chase. Everybody else kind of hold your horses for a minute and go over here. Let's get rid of this. So stand back, stand down. We want to get in range. Meanwhile, over here, we got a big gang up fight. So that's a good start. Fizzle getting hit, but see, we backed it up a little bit instead of chasing them across the map. We have a surround over here that's about to explode. So this fight's so far going a little smoother, other than the parts that aren't smooth. But there we go. It's a lot of tack lances and some cryo beams. Let's set you on fire real quick. That seems like a good idea. As the Cuckoo Kajoob's doing its thing. Okay, we'll let you come back. As we have now tinier. This ship has just turned into tinier ships. And it is firing at somebody's drones really hard. But there we go. Good stuff. As we're just going to let Winter Octogens once again do her thing. In my last run, oh wow, I actually lost an engine for a second. In my last run, it was my Radiant AI officer that got to do everything. I have really lost an engine there for a second. So Tesseract down. This one's going a lot better. I mean, we got to watch your flux, but which is where we want to supply some support here. Okay, so hopefully we can take you down in a hurry. The thing is about this fight is that you have to take down everything. Okay, Paragon is at 50% hull. We may just have to recover you. Okay. Okay, I got a good look at you now. There we go, and you're going to turn into more ships. I think I'm going to retreat with you. I think we have this pretty well covered. I'm very curious about what the fight data ends up looking like at the end here, but obviously it's less than ideal to get surrounded like this. So I need to find a way out myself. Alright, so right now we want everybody to kind of, other than you retreating, let's all kind of reunite over here. Oh shit. Oh god! Sorry! So that is a strategic retreat. We just need to take out all the little things. And hopefully this will work out. Without too much, like, actual losing all the hull damage here. Leroy, you gotta help. Gotta help somebody at some point. It's like, my people are trying to follow orders, but my orders are terrible. Yes, you are supposed to be retreating. Let's get you guys on this. And then I think the rest of y'all on this should be okay. Come on, just outflux it. Do enough damage. There we go. Alright. So, I remember the first time I fought these, it was quite a nasty surprise to realize that I had to take out all these tiny little drones. That's not a fun screaming, is it? No, sometimes it's not. Your hull's a little steady. We actually kind of lost both of you here, so you're our fastest ships. Let's get back over here. Okay, did we get the hit? We got a hit. Okay, so Ziggurat's doing Ziggurat things. Good shot by Winter. Unfortunately, do not want those spawning right on top of your face. So she might not make it. I'm gonna have to give a lot of burst fire support here in a hurry. See if I can present a better target. Because look at me, I have no shields. You're still supposed to be retreating, but you are the slowest ass ship in our fleet. Alright, so, but I mean, it's not a direct retreat, it's just a regular retreat. Are you actually dead? I'm chasing a corpse. Alright. Full assault. Except for you, you're still retreating. Alright, I think we successfully saved our peeps. Yeah, the enemy's defeated. Nice! Okay, that went a lot better than the first time this series. We only lost one, which was the red shift. And it's a standard recovery. Still, though, considering last time I lost half of my fleet. And some of that just comes down to the weapons that they bring. But right now we got a Reality Disruptor, Rift Cascade Emitter. That's a fun one. I could put a second one. Cryo Blaster, Cryo Flamers. Lots of fun little weapons. And there's some stuff here in the mods that apparently, if you make friends with these guys, you can keep getting stuff and a few more of that gear from them. So we have some levels up from people. We need to get some metal, and we need to get some transplutonics, and we need to get a potential bonus industry slot. Apparently we can't just drop it off a little bit at a time. What do we get in the salvage? Not too much. All right, what was our homework? Our homework is to, first off, get out of here. The red shift could suffer a little bit of damage, but we need to get home. And unfortunately, there's no good way to do it by gate. 14 days until arrival. 18. How many days? Well, we'll make it. It's not like they come here first. So real quick, remember, press 1 to look at these things here. We don't have a great path unless we go through the nebula again to get Gamma Hope. So we're just going to speedrun it. Show me the way. This is not the way. Although this is certainly a better path than I took the first time. By like a lot. That's a lot of money as well. Alright, monthly income. We're gonna invest in our places here a little bit. You need to upgrade to battle station. That'll be good. Your almost population for colony list. Your spaceport should be done. So you need an orbital station. High tech is my favorite. They're supposedly all balanced around each other, but let's be real. High tech, best tech. And then we still haven't made nice with the Independence. That's apparently still part of our homework. But for now, we've really got to not get eaten by hyperspace storms. We have a weird fleet lurking. I wonder if that's one of ours or not. We actually have not had a lot of interstellar traffic out here lately. It's been a little weird. Alright, so this is what's... What? Invasion of Purgatory? Oh, guys. Okay, well... That's gonna take some time. So let's go ahead and get here. Where is the invasion fleet? 3 days until arrival. Should be fine. Hopefully we don't get destroyed by this storm that I intentionally went through. We did. Alright, picking up right back where I left off. Sorry for the cut in the video there. Stuff happens. Guess who's here? Hegemony. And all we're going to do is just hunt down their fleet. Supposedly we're evenly matched. I am definitely going to take an opportunity to try and repair it. And let's see here. They are currently going for Arcadia. So that's where we're going to rally around. But as we've seen in the past, if they come in from that fringe jump point, they may go for Alpha Ala first. So all that means is that we just need to go through our asteroid belt. In fact, we got a ping right there. So we have lots of radar contacts. All right. Would be a lot easier to repair if we actually had the means to repair. Okay, well, we're going to use some of that hard-earned cash that we have to just do this real quick. Our crew situation is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing's not on fire. Our lobster quota is doing real good. So Arcadia, how you doing? 7 days? Got to squint down to make sure there's 7 days until the planetary shield is done. And that will make the defense a lot stronger. Can I actually assign an AI core right now? I can. Does this actually have a demand? It doesn't, so that doesn't really do a lot. Just looking at things I could potentially install an AI core here. That's not an item. Like, hey guys, you wanna do this? It's cool. Okay, here we go. Repair fleet. I think we're good just to take them head on. If we can find them. Invasion force arrived in system. So let's check. Which door did they enter through? Looks like they went the north side. Which I guess makes sense in a way because that's it's a lot of trash. Okay, there's a fleet. It's a VIC fleet. Oh, this is so good. Okay, well let's Hegemony Grand Fleet, Grand Asset Merger and Acquisition Armada from the VIC. And then you guys. So they brought a lot of guns. But so did we. Alright, so there's Cat Ears Titan Ortega, who already has some combat readiness issues. Time to light him up, as it were. I'm going to give the Norita another run here. And, oh yeah, you know what? I need to actually show the combat details from that last fight, because it went really well. Alright, I'm going to plug into here. We're going to plug into here. And we're just going to rally the rest of our group, kind of, let's see, like this. Move everybody in over here. And remind me after this fight, I say to myself to actually... Oh, good. We're back to the old tradition of getting rammed in the back. All right. Nothing says boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo. Kind of like that. Getting rammed in the back with speed up on. So you're just going for fun. And you're just flying around. You guys are going to get your little beacons. I could bring more shit in here. I kind of want to. Just because it's our special friends from the VIC. And you can see right here our Cryo Blaster on the Void Witch doing some work. We do have more special remnant weapons here. And here's the rest of the big ships here. And do they have one of the big ones? They do. They did actually bring one of the massive, big, scary ships. We don't need this anymore. We need you to engage up here. We need all you guys to engage over here. And we're just going to blast a line right through the middle of them. We're going to even ignore this. Ignore this. Let's have a fight. A proper fight. Probably slow it down a little bit. So finally, my own missile strategy gets to get used against me. But the thing is that these VIC ships are kind of made out of paper. So I need to... Look at that. Like, there's a laser light ship. There's a reason I don't use those Gatling guns there, is that they don't do a lot of damage. So right now I'm in my own fleet shot. You can see that they have, like, massively overextended. Like, that's a bunch of deployment points that just got completely wasted. Alright, so next up... Woof! That's an extra grand explosion. Some really nice slowdown as well. Okay. Should remember to turn my shields back on. Adventures in turning, so there's part 2. Okay, somebody's shooting at me pretty hard from around there. You can tell I don't like the VIC very much. Well, it's not that I don't like them, it's just that they're really easy to shoot. Now we have a bunch of shit down here that we need to clean up. Alright. Get down there. And you get down there. So I think that may be a little bit too much for Fizzle. But we are definitely in mop-up mode now. So let's slide on down. Once again, they have all these big fleets, but what do they really do? It's kind of one of the warnings I got before the series, is that the VIC doesn't really know how to pilot their own ships. It just immediately took their 2 massive ships in as frontliners. And they got toasted. Just kind of how it goes. Alright, so let's finish up. Let's let this little bit of combat finish up here. Alright. I think we're good. Claim victory. And obviously... Oh, they won another engagement. Here I was wondering if we need to fight. We're going to have to move in to engage, and we're going to need to bring some more buddies here, but this shouldn't take too long. Let's bring our fast ships in, and we'll just go full assault. Let's turn on the autopilot as well. We're just going to sit back, relax, and watch the computer do the work for me. Here we go, just flying in. Apparently they're supposed to be fighting us, we're supposed to be fighting them. Something's supposed to be going on. There we go. Watch how the AI... I just said the AI can't pilot our ship correctly, but I just melted that one. We have a lot of lack of combat readiness here. I love the dragon over there and its massive Gatling gun. I'm really glad I found one. Alright. So, there we go. Now we get to pursue them. So, remember when you said requisitions and stuff? Second in command. Go for it. And we got most of them. Ship recovery. I mean, we got to take this one. We got to take this one. I mean, they're easy recoveries. So the VIC still don't like us very much. And obviously we got to mothball these. So we'll park them and we'll have to let our ships get their combat readiness up here. So apparently what? We can't salvage right now? Okay. So there's another fleet here somewhere. Let's go back down here. Oh, there's another one popping into the system right now. Oh, no, that's McKee's fleet. They're with us. Okay, repair ships. That was easy. Don't think there's anything else I need to buy, especially since, do you not have a way station? Well, we need to build that. That's right, we're doing economy and war at the same time. Cool. Okay, we're up here. Looking for Hegemony Grant Asset Merger and Acquisition. You're not going to find them very well, so let's see here. We have a big bunch of stuff over by the Arcadia Station, engaged in battle. And we have this Grand Invasion Fleet. Well, they want to fight us. It's nice that we have the home field advantage and can repair. So we're going to do that. And this time we're bringing... First off, I'm bringing my coughs. Let's see, how many big guns can we bring? Kind of want to bring you again. And then we're just going to pick up one of these nodes and we'll bring in the Phoenix and the other few ships. That'll be fine. Right, who's faster? You're pretty fast, you're on node duty. You're pretty fast, you're on node duty. Everyone else defend right here. Seems good. You can actually go all the way up here. Just be really, really aggressive with your line. So yeah, it's I don't know if this is going to be the last gasp of the battles with the Hegemony, but it's certainly going to be a happy bit of space combat. Because that's what we like about this. Is that sometimes the fights come right to your doorstep. There's 60 allocation points. So you and... We actually can't bring anybody else right now, so... Guess it's just WC. It's like, fine. Now I get to ram everybody. And see, once again, if I was playing it smart, I could do some staggering in the ordering here. But we should be able to take some of the stuff on. And I didn't look at my combat stats. We'll do it after this one. So we know that there's 4 fleets in here. And you're... There they come. They're taking their dear sweet time. Okay, I love hearing all the little radar pings. Because that means there's a bunch of little things. And everybody's starting in combat proper. Okay. Well, apparently here we are. I'm even going to let Winter go ahead in front of me here, so please go ahead in front of me. And then I will just bring up the rear, because that's their whole damn thing. And then I think our efforts are better used not going after this, but like trying to hit the side. We don't really need to defend this point now, so we won't. Don't need to defend this point now, so we won't. Let's just start the battle. We have the Audacity doing audacious damage. We have somebody trying to come in from the back, which is going to give us negative deployment points, which I guess technically gives us a combat readiness penalty, but we have our big line of ships exactly like how we want them. That's a freaking space station weapon on a battleship. I wish I had more of those. And see, there's another thing. I need to do better in my next run with using the officer training school a little bit more, because I could retrain some of these officers to be less steady and more aggressive. Because right now we got 2 lines of combat here, and I really don't want to get onslaughted. But if we have both of you move up to the onslaught, that'll be pretty good. I think you guys are being okay. You're being fairly aggressive. Okay, I'm going to have to vent at the appropriate time. There we go. There's the Black Gate 2. Putting in some solid work. See if I can get some missiles up in here. Like, we're just gonna overwhelm them with numbers at this point. There we go. Those flamethrowers were so ridiculously good. Alright, down. Don't even need to concern myself as much with the Legion here. Remember how much mileage I got out of Legion in the last series? Maybe you weren't here for the last series. The answer's a lot. But yeah, I am gonna miss these flamethrowers most of all. Because these have been just good, reliable, just nuke the crap out of enemy weapons. So you almost got EMP'd there. Alright. So their big ships are going. You've actually been kind of successfully pulled out of the main engagement, which is not what I wanted. So everyone's kind of just flying and doing their own thing now. Well, I guess the big threats are dead. So we'll just do this. Bleep! A little bit too far of a move, perhaps, but a move nonetheless. And our sabots are kind of wasted, but it's okay. The tyrant is currently feeling a little bit of structural damage. That's fine. Everything is a-okay. As we're just putting constant pressure on the shields. Okay. Unhandled exception from the mass extinction. Extinctioner. So you're having some problems. We have some help. Funny that that's kind of an issue, though. Okay, well, let me see if I can get back to this Legion real quick. Thwip! Oh my gosh. You're getting beat up by that. By a vulture. By an actual vulture. Okay. And whatever that is. So apparently the mass extinctioner does have a weakness. I just don't know what it is. Because I wasn't watching. So pressure missiles, that's a bunch of rockets. Unfortunately the shields were up in time, so... maybe I do need to put a VIC point defense gun on it. So get some revenge without my shields up again because I'm a moron. Once again, you guys take a beating and keep on eating, I guess. There we go. You're done. And now I have all these up here, including the poor Blackgate that is getting double teamed. All right. Fortunately, the Blackgate has a lot of strength to it, so that's good. You should be dead. Oh, remember all the times where I would complain about other people complaining about why would you leave a ship almost dead? I was hoping to take it out there, but this is fine. Just using our mobility to our advantage here at this point. There we go. Shields absorb the brunt of the blast. We're good. Got you down here. We have 6 sabots left, and we probably don't need any of them here, but we're going to fire them anyway. Because everything's attached. Alright. You might get micro-missile to death. You did not get micro-missile to death. Alright, obviously we got to take out a few more ships just because I don't want to do the re-engagement thing. Alright. That seems okay. So claim victory. And there we go. I knew they want some more. All right. Then you can have some more. It's not going to take too much here. I'll just do full assault. Because at this point, it's just big ships, tankers and the like. We have lots of deployment points behind if needed, but I love the combat readiness bonus. I just have so much of it. All right. So at this point, we're just, I guess, high score hunting. Alright. See, like, you guys are almost dead. There's a griffin. A griffin's pretty good. Okay. You just gotta get a little bit closer. There we go. Now you're in trouble. Now you're in trouble. And that's a spicy meatball of dead ships. And yet the enemy's not destroyed. Let's go full out assault because I have no idea where the enemy is. Don't tell me they all just retreated. They all just retreated. Alright. And obviously we gotta pursue. Trivial pursuit for kids. And adults. So look at that, all of our ships held in reserve, ship recovery. Wouldn't mind getting another one of these, but I'm not gonna use a point for it. So we're just gonna trash it all. Okay. Atlas Super Freighter. Sure. I'm gonna need some more. Oh, I didn't mean to leave the salvage. Okay, what's going on up here at Arcadia? What in the world, guys? Guys. Y'all aren't actually doing this. Look at all the tiny little security patrol pickets that we have. This is amazing. All right, oh my god, even the special task force is going in. This is the combined arms operation that we were hoping for. We have like a bunch of tiny fleets. Our happy space station, and then us. We get to join all these. We got a bunch of tiny shit that get to join. I love fights like this. It really makes Starsector just feel alive. How many points can I contribute here? Right now, our battle station is doing pretty good. Its hull could be better. Who's going to have a fast impact? I'm pretty sure it's going to be you. So we are going to just dive over here as fast as possible. Try to speed run over to the space station. Because we have a bunch of tiny ships that are coming in to assist. And I kind of need y'all to get out of my way. Son of a bitch, just painted this thing last week. I love the combat chatter. How did I play this game without it? Alright. Hopefully didn't hurt anybody too badly. And see, here's our whole group of people just all messing around. We do have a Resolute up here. And we do have our station that's currently fighting for its life. Let's give it a little bit of an assist, shall we? Like, all the lasers are good. We gotta actually hit the high priority targets. Even if it gets exploded, as long as we stop the invasion force. Hopefully without overextending into everybody. I just want to give better targets for Christmas. Like, there we go. There's a sacrificial hammerhead. There's me not playing speed up mode. We can actually hit this shot around the shield. That's amazing. There we go. There's one down. Got 22 deployment points. We're going to be getting a little more in just a bit. But I've got to watch my positioning because right now I am careening into a space station that I'm trying to save. And I just flexed myself. So everybody, please don't fire Reaper torpedoes at me. Or those. That's a lot of damage. That's a It's not the space station. Come on, any day now. We can get our shields up at any time. Okay, well, mistakes were made. Who can we reinforce with? And now I have to back this up a little bit. Annoying, but better than this group that I'd love to command but aren't actually, like, doing a lot. Now I just have to do a no-hit run. So let's send you in there. Let's send you up here. We're just going to try to bring it in from the side. The Arcadia battle station is not disabled. But it is in trouble. So we gotta pick some smart shots and not drift over. I mean, the only reason I actually like got murdered there was because I let my flux get too high. Okay, that space rock like had it coming. I am teaching that rock a lesson. Okay. Just gotta watch out for you. Okay. I'm actually getting destroyed by my own faction here. All right. Let me just back this up. I'm gonna have to retreat my own ship because of my own mistake. And there's another chunk of the station gone. I mean, at this point, I'm probably gonna be able to recover the ship anyway. Let's just try and do some smart fighting. Because we have 20 points coming on a little bit more. Okay, so there's the Arcadia battle station by the blank. We have 52 points now. I think it's time for some war crimes. Like I said, I'm trying to think of ships that can come in fast. Oh, we got actual more other reinforcements that are kind of useless. Cool. So I gotta think about what I want to fly. If anything, when the Tatterdemalion goes back to the wood chipper. Or maybe I don't get hit. Or maybe I ram into one of my buddies. And that's what does me in. Like, here's all of our friends over here trying to do some work. I have 709 hull left. I've had worse. But look, finally some of our buddies are getting in the mix. Some of those good Psi Nation builds. So that's a positive. Another aggressor down. I just got rammed in the back for a little bit of damage. Okay. So see, WC got up here in a hurry. We need to unload all the missiles. And hide behind as much shit as we can. Because look at that, we got good combat, good contact over on this end. Once again, we do have some viable reinforcements. I just got to make sure I don't get surrounded. Got 30 deployment points now. Okay. 693 health. Big ships are doing big shits. Alright, we're gonna poke. Being very missile aggressive here just because I'm in a use it or lose it situation. Alright, we got a awkward little wall over there. Oh, that's a lot of bombs. We don't like those. Some of them actually did a little bit of damage to me. Omni drones, you love to see it. And look at just all that pressure. Okay, still alive. Wow, look at you. Can I recruit you? Because you're doing really good. Alright. Now the dragon driven by Wolf is our next in line. I have 676 hull. Where's my automated repair system from Remnants of the Precursors when I need it? We got a bunch of drones coming in there. It's nice knowing that I've personally designed enough ships this run, instead of relying on the grace of the comments section to design ships for me, that I've been able to actually make some successful ships that can do stuff. And then, for once, the AI is actually helping us as well. Alright, so they had somebody retreat. Nice. Gotta let this finish up. There we go. Claim victory. Well, we have to re-engage. There we go. So we lost 130 crew. And they've got more ships. So we're going to join the engagements. Transfer command from the ship that's just about dead. I think we can take the vacuum shark for a spin. Alright, so vacuum shark. Oh, you're actually apparently a little bit less combat ready. This is fine. This is who we have. I have no idea who I'm fighting, so we'll just bring out anybody that wasn't brought out last time. Come and take us if you dare. Oh, I thought comms were off. Sorry. Okay. So here's all the ships should be fine. It's amazing how little that Resolute actually contributed. That's the thing about having a big defensive fight like defending a space station that you think would work, and then it doesn't. Let's speed this up a little bit because this looks like it's going to be a pretty small fight. Oh my god, so fast. All right. I'm literally doing nothing right now. Okay, talk about gratuitous firepower. There we go. They all retreated. Okay, second in command. Who is our second in command anyway? Alright. So any ship recovery here. I'm debating the aggressor, but that's going to be a no. I can build it myself. Alright, so supplies. Alright, and salvage. So let's be real here. This video has gone on for a while. We have a lot of repairs that need to happen. We supposedly still have an invasion that's going on right now. So we've taken out 3 fleets. The invasion forces are very weak, but they haven't lost yet. So we're just going to repair here, and I'm going to have to call it a video here. But before we do, let's go ahead. Nothing in the storage here, so we're just going to eat our own supplies today. It's fine. We're over cargo capacity. It's fine. Put a little bit of metal away. Alright. So before we go, let's check the combat logs. Like, lots of fights against the Hegemony. Arcadia Station still did a lot of damage there. And then actually the ISS Starflyer, is that who I think it is? No, it's actually an Eagle. An Eagle with a Nuada Quantic Cannon, of all things. And then the Enduring Conviction, doing awesome. With Thunderbolt missiles mostly, which is very exciting. Because you love to see those missiles do the thing really well. Then our other big combats here, the Mass Extinctioner, doing good once again with the machine guns as well as the Stellar Catapult. It's really good stuff. The Narita actually contributing pretty well as well. And the Audacity, remember, got kind of pulled off the engagement there. So the Ultra Heavy Pulse are doing a little bit better work. And then here's our fight for VIC here, where actually the Queen Crimson 2 saved the day. Funny how that works out. Just nice when you do just a lot of damage overall. And then versus Omega, this is the fight that I meant to look at before and then didn't. The Audacity doing good. Mass Extinctioner. And it's really interesting because it's like you did a lot of damage, but you didn't get focused on a lot of targets. But that's a weird fight where a lot of things are kind of getting pulled away from each other, which seems like the Norita with its current loadout. It isn't necessarily a strength. But yeah, lots of gratuitous space battles here. That's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. When we return, remember, our goal is to counter-strike over to Outer Terminus. There's going to be a lot more gate jumping, gate hopping. We still got to do the thing with Gamma Hope and actually reinvest. Wrong button. Do we have anything else we can build right now? This is building. This is queued. It's all fine. I can actually even give you this as well. There we go. That's more of what I expected. All right, that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher with Starsector. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate y'all's comments, feedback, support. There'll be more of this, and there will be more of something new in the Starsector realm soon as well. I'm just in the testing phase right now. So definitely get your thoughts, suggestions, or ideas in place. Y'all have a good one. Take care.